Burn out. Let's talk about it. Hello. Hey guys. Hey, it's Candy. Y'all see how it had a different tone in the last video? I don't know which one's going to be uploaded first in this one because it's PR and got a little professional. Don't worry, I'm still ratchet. Still a little ratchet. Hold on. Hold, please. Madam Glam. One of the best companies ever to work with. Okay? Thank y'all for thinking of me and allowing me to try out these nail art pens. Now, these were sent to me by Madam Glam, and I was super excited because I'm really trying to do different things art-wise with my nails, and sometimes the little brushes, they work, but sometimes you might just want to write out Rico on your nails. Maybe your boyfriend named Rico. Or maybe his name Antonio. I don't know, Keyshawn. You might just want to write that on your client's nails real quick. You might want to just map out your design real quick. These are perfect. You might just want to do a quick little French tip. These are perfect. I'm going to tell you, there is two cons, being honest. But they're not unbearable cons. They're cons that you need to pay attention and learn to work with the product. If you're watching this video, you're gonna hear about it. Like to hear about it? Here you go. So, they sent these colors over. Well, I got to pick. I picked white, black, blue, and silver because I'm thinking like French tips, like I just said, outlining. I forgot that's color blocking, you know, whatever. When you're doing hand-drawn art and you want to outline and put your stuff down, but you know, when you normally would go back in with like a black gel and a brush, a small tiny brush. Girl, excuse me. Whew, the tea. This is something that kind of could either eliminate that step or make it faster depending on how you do your nail art. For me, as someone who sketches it out and then outlines it in black and then fills it in a lot of the time, this was perfect. Now, if you've ever had like a spray paint pen, they kind of got the clicky thing in there. You're going to want to shake it, but make sure you leave your cap on. First time I took the cap off and shook it like a psycho, and you can guess what happened. Dots everywhere. Okay, I edited that right on out this video, but I was honest and told you about it. Shake it with the cap on and read directions. All right, I had already mapped out my design. Y'all know I sketched prior to with the big pencil. Okay, it gives me more control and I can get more detail. And in this video, I'm really just testing out how to use the pens. This is my first time using them. I had ideas, didn't know what the texture was going to be like. You know, like if it was going to go on like a gel polish. It doesn't. It kind of goes on in between like a Sharpie and chalk paint. That's if you know that texture. So you're going to want to use these on a matte surface. I've tried it on a gloss nail, and when you swipe the color or the paint stick or the art pen, girl, get it together. The art pen, it's like you're wiping it on a wet surface, and so like the paint separates, right? So out the gate, I'm going to tell you, go ahead and start on a matte surface, put you a matte coat down, and then put your gloss on top or do the whole thing matte. So it doesn't run, it doesn't smear, and you get the design that you're going for. I should have done my honeycomb a little bit bigger, so I lost some of the detail, because although it is a fine tip, the big pen is like, the big pencil is super fine compared to the tip of this. So this is why you practice. This is why you try things out. And then I'm going to redo this set and it's going to look better, I promise. But I wanted to show you, honestly, first time out, this was like, if you like to doodle, or if you were that person that drew on notebooks, you would love these. You would love these for your nails. It's going to make you want to doodle on everything. You have that kind of control. It's not runny. You pump it and prime the tip, and that you don't have to keep doing it. You will be able to get through pretty much should be the whole design without overly pumping it. Now, if you don't follow directions and you over prime the tip, yes, it will be runny. So a couple of clicks is all you need. I tested it out on a sheet of paper first, and then brought it on over here to the nail on a matte surface. Now, this does not, and this is the con that I was telling you about. This is not UV gel. And it's a pro and a con at the same time. it's a pro because it's not UV gel, so you can clean up, you can do a little bit more with it. But it's a con because if you're used to sticking your hand in a dryer and it being dry instantly, it doesn't really work like that. Now, it doesn't take forever to dry, but you do need to let it dry. Kind of like I said, kind of like if you've ever used chalk paint on like a chalkboard surface on your signage, or if you've got that on like a kitchen wall or on your refrigerator. Y'all know how y'all be seeing stuff on Pinterest. I think it's Pinterest. Put it in chat. What is it? Pinterest or Pinterest? Pinterest? Because it's interest with pen. Pinterest? Girl, I'm gonna call it Pinterest. Back to Madam Glam. But this texture, it dries it's not a lacquer or anything, so it air dries quite quickly. But the thing is, you need to let it dry before you put over your top coat, or it will smear. And if you like, and if I kept being used to putting my hand in the UV, and so I kept putting it in the UV, and something said, girl, do you want to read the directions or not? I did. I read the directions, and it was like, that's not curing UV, as my hand is sitting in the UV. And that's what I get for not following directions and reading the tiny print on the pen. But I need glasses. But then when it wasn't through trial and error, I was like, girl, you might want to squint your eyes and see what's going on. And then it said, boom, girl, it don't go in there. Oh, okay. So it dries in about 10 or 15 seconds. By the time you kind of get done with the art, it dries and you can kind of see that it's not shiny and it's a matte finish. And then you're able to go ahead and put over your top coats, or if you want to layer the colors, you do. Again, let the stuff dry fully or it will smear, because it's kind of like a very thin paint. But you have amazing control. If you need to clean up the lines, you can take a little thin alcohol brush. A little brush with some alcohol on it and clean the lines up or whatever you need to do. I went in and decided to fill in the honeycomb because this is a test design with a little chrome powder, because you know we're trying to use everything. And Beyonce birthday coming up. Girl, I wasn't even into Beyonce. Like I be in and out with B. Okay, like I told y'all, Lemonade I was out. This album I'm in. The blue album with the I was in for her. I was got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch. I was gung ho. I mean, like, girl, Beehive. And then what came after that? 4, Beehive. I was, girl. I am in love with you. You set me free. Oh, that's Destiny's Child. I care. I know you don't care too much, but I still. La 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 la. Go by Madam Glam. They didn't put any parameters in the contract, so. Unprofessional, but honest. So anyway, but I am stoked to recreate these designs now that I know how this pen works, because I'm back on the Beehive. Like I said, I just kind of tiptoed out for Lemonade because it had me in jail, and I was like, that's not. Hold up, you ain't got no bond money. Wait up, you ain't got no bond money. Step up, you ain't got no bond money. Slow down, you ain't got no bond money. Fooling with Beyonce, but now I'm back. I'm back in the hive, girl. Yes, I can move in and out. You're not gonna tell me what I can't do. You're not gonna tell me how I can't come over here and support. I already told you in one of these videos I was a frivolous Cancer, and we are sometimey. Now I'm back, and I'm showing her mad love. Claws. That's what we do. Okay, we retreat, and then we come back and love bomb you, and then we haul ass for 2 weeks, and then we come back and it doesn't mean we don't love you. What is this video about? Oh, did y'all know that Madam Glam was vegan free, cruelty free, paraben free, 21 formula, it's the 21 free formula, okay? They have a membership program, or kind of like a subscription program where you can sign up and you can join, and you can have your polishes shipped to you monthly. You can pick these pens. They've got a lot of new products over there for hand care. They got some new chrome gels that are coming. Listen, Madam Glam is doing more than polish. Now, I could talk to you about these pens, but if you're like, well, I don't use it, girl, I'm finna tell you, Madam Glam is coming up in nail art, and it's beyond polish. Go over there. They are seriously into hand care, the look, the beauty, the touch, the feel of cotton. Madam Glam is the fabric of your life, and I heavily F's with the product, which is a good thing, but I'm not gonna cuss in this video. I love their products, and these pens, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna redo these, bling them out for y'all, but just sometimes you gotta practice. I know y'all want to see stuff that's not always like so pristine and cut. So at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, I was over here using the pens, testing them out, seeing. I had never done like the cartoon design, and I was like, this is a perfect way to try out these pens. So make sure you go over there to the Madam Glam website, look at all the new products they have dropping. If you are not the best with nail art, I'm telling you, pens and stuff like these, if you have trouble with the paintbrush, try these. Try these. Ease that toe on up in the nail art game. If you don't get these, get you some polish. Get you some hand care oils. Get you a little metallic embossed gel. Okay? Madam Glam got some cuticle oils and balms over there. Don't on Madam Glam. Thank you for watching this video. I hope y'all are having a great day. Bye-bye.